Hello viewers, it's Bishonen here. Welcome back to my channel. I normally don't make speech video, but something been pent up for quite a long time on my end. I decided to sit down, talk to my viewers, and communicate into the community nicely. For the first time, I like to talk about what happened in the previous stream and that particular person, Vora. We need to begin with this player's behavior and mentality for a better understanding. Is he a good player? Absolutely. I am always respectful to his skill as Tyrone. I openly compromise his Tyrone gameplay in my channel several times, but is good skill all we ever need and all we ever cared? No, obviously. We care more than that. 2 years or 3 years ago, when he first met me, he was actually just commenting on a friend of mine's channel back when I was only ranked 400. My friend beated my Annette, so Vora commented, "Now it's his turn to beat me." If you're one of those fanatic bullies, you may not want to be logical or reasonable, but hear me out. If I am such a terrible mastermind, who will want to challenge me, right? If I am what Vora described, an easy mastermind, why did he want to challenge me so much? A lot of people just can't swallow his pride by admitting that. Vora being a fan of me since years ago, and I appreciate him showing his controversial love towards me. He has this temperament that he is just the best Tyrone out there. Some example, a new friend of mine, Exceller, told me on Reason Fallen Angels Twitch and my very own YouTube channel, Vora bragged about coaching Exceller's Tyrone when Exceller was never asked for any advice and was never actually being coached by Vora. He will also comment on other Tyrone players that they aren't at his level by messing around with the bioweapon. Another example, which also could be the trigger of his sudden emotional outburst. Few days ago, per my stream, I told Vora that one of the Japanese streamers, Sato Micho, play an even better Tyrone than Vora. I gave him my honest opinion without being insulting, but that only made him explode with anger and follow up by insulting my mastermind skill. He told me to continue to be pre-mating. I had to actually clip a lot of my matches against the pre-made high-ranked team in our chat to remind him my capability. And ironically, he was often there to give me comments, okay? He gave me compliments on a lot of my YouTube videos. He was there, he just forgot. But that's kind of irrelevant, okay? My skill level and his skill level, it's kind of irrelevant. I believe a lot of drama from that night was accumulated. Even though I find his behavior unacceptable. Another example would be during my custom match stream, Vora been pushing me to fight him. He sent me messages, "I want you to be my mastermind," multiple times. I simply ignore his request. I did not want to feed him that type of attention. For years, I appreciate he being one of my fans, or I don't know if I should describe him as a friend, because he is pretty anti-LGBT. He can be pretty homophobic. However, I've been thinking for days and I come to this conclusion. I was actually never his friend at all. Our friendship was pretty toxic between the two of us. The toxic friendship was very unbalanced. It's very one-sided. I am more of his favorite pet or a favorite son that can never disobey him. I have to perform well in order to please or pleasure him, and often he will threaten me in a joke way, of course, that, "Hey, don't make me snipe you, don't make me come down to beat you." He has this toxic egoistic pride, like he thinks that he trained, he coached me, but he can take me down whenever he feels like it. Does that sound familiar with another player in this community? The person who been openly bullied me, insult me, stealing my pictures? A person who would be charming and nice to his follower and friends until you beat his game. I find the pattern to be exactly the same, and it's very disheartening and very depressing. All this year, my docile and sincerely were just to be taken advantage by him. He also loved to take credits away from me, criticizing my choice of deck and gears, especially liquors. I had to prove him my connection was strong enough, or even some of the Japanese streamer, When you're facing a Japanese streamer, we have regional, we're pretty far away from each other. If my match was completely smooth on the other end, that proved something, right? Vora conveniently twisted his side of the story by posting one match, gathering my bullies and my haters to approve his point. First of all, I never promote myself as the best mastermind, more of a veteran. Second of all, the word. He mentioned that I asked him to respect me. That was using many hour conversation, not just after he escaped from my mastermind. I have to clarify that. Winning and losing is part of the game and part of the life. I can easily swallow my ingrained lose. It's Vora and many other fanatic bullies that cannot accept in losing. If they lose, I'm the one at fault. They will try every single method to shame me. Before Vora completely went mad, if you guys kindly check my lengthy string, I labeled a potential segment that triggered him. During a custom match, when we are both survivors, he was trying to taunt our mastermind at the exit. This isn't his first time, and I disagree with such bully behavior. His behavior resulted in being terminated by the mastermind. I did not attempt to save him. I mean, I try a little bit, but I am not trying my best to save him. He immediately left the custom match right after. Guys, you see the pattern now? He was pretty mad. Failing to him is not acceptable, especially when his favorite pet, me, scolded his ego, right? He just can't take that. When the custom match ended, he sniped my game and he lost twice the match. Okay, guys? Twice the match. It doesn't really matter winning or losing to me, but it matters to him. And yes, did he forget to post those matches? Of course he won't. Of course he forgot, right? He's not gonna post those matches because it's not gonna help him to prove his point. When he finally won one match, just to satisfy his ego or his revenge, I don't know, he utilized that as his ammunition to attack me. I don't know what standard or education background my viewers or the average resistant community player has, but it's very obvious Vora's immature hateful message was not acceptable at any given situation. Okay? There was a guy who actually is a friend asking me to show him the full content. I said that is the full content, which I also don't understand why is this even matters, right? The way he behaved was completely not acceptable and looks like that person is buying Vora's side of story. Does anyone ever see me initiate inappropriate bully or shady behavior in this game in the past 4 years? I don't. There are only few times I counter-attack when my all-time fanatic stalker, Mr. K, wouldn't leave me alone. Sometimes too much is too much. Sometimes I have to say something. So I post some of the matches, okay, just to counter him. I normally don't make video nor wanting to feed bullies any more attention. Seeing this person is different. I appreciate you are showing interest on my gameplay for such a long time. I might sound sarcasm, okay, but thank you for your condescendingly passing through your wisdom and your in-game knowledge to me, okay? I keep the good memories and I will let the bad memories bury deep down. I also like to teach people this logic. Your enemy's enemy is never your friend. For other haters such as Skillet, Chrono Time God, and Corey, I have done nothing but nice friendship to you guys in my resistant gameplay years. You know it, people around us know it. Swallow your ego just because I won the match, just because there might be some regional lag. It does not warrant your behavior to act trashy against me. There's absolutely no need to seek revenge or gather your enemy's enemy for approval. That only make you guys look very, very pathetic. Okay, get a better life. Resistance isn't your only life. Don't let hate become a disease. Alright, thank you for listening, guys. I think this is what I want to say. If you do not buy my set of the story, that's okay. There are a bunch of other channels you can focus on. There are also blog functions, so you don't have to run into me in resistance. Be a better person. I'm here to be your friend. I'm here to be a YouTuber. I'm here to be your entertainer. Okay? Please join my stream in the future. Feel free to talk to me respectfully and nicely. I will see you guys soon in my next stream. Okay? Bishonen with love. See ya.